7. So this is going to be a quick video. And this video is going to be, it's about a guy that was on Breeze Airways, and they had to divert the flight because he flipped out. He was intoxicated, and he was slurring, throwing racial slurs around. So this big Hulk-like guy had to literally pick him up and put him in his seat. So first, I'm going to start off with a clip that I got from Instagram from Godfrey, and I love Godfrey. And then, in case you're not familiar with the Breeze Airways incident, I am going to play the news clip after that. So stay tuned, and I will see you, Godfrey, in a few minutes.
Of course. We're always the first in line. It's always whenever some white dude goes on a rant or some white woman goes, it's always, so we're always their problem, running rent-free in their head. Meanwhile, back at racism headquarters, have you ever heard of Breeze, Airline? Is it Breeze Airline? Breeze Airways? I don't know. Breeze? So you already know by the name that there's going to be some bullshit on that plane. You understand? I'm sorry, but sometimes the whacker the name of the airline, you know there's going to be motherfuckers acting ignorant. It's like being on Greyhound and being surprised that people brought chickens on that bitch. You understand? Why are there some chickens on the Greyhound bus? It's fucking Greyhound, okay? So this dude, he's getting, it's some white dude with tattoos. He is a rowdy passenger.
You need to sit down. You need to sit down. Sorry.
He uses racial slurs. And guess what racial slur he used? Guess. Yeah. Hey guys, white people that like to use the racial slur. Can you pick another race? There are other races. You see other races. Why is it always white? What about sand, camel jockey? What about there's other races. What about, oh, how about this? What about, yeah, add to that. But come on, spread it out. That's all I'm saying. If you're that type of person, spread out the racial slurs. Jesus Christ. But what was really great is this black woman is telling him, why don't you sit down? He's like, I don't got to get nowhere. Then Gigantor shows up.
There we go.
And grabs him like a rag doll, like an action figure, and said, sit your ass down. I really enjoyed that, how he just, and what's really funny is when the guy was coming, the white dude's like, oh, shit, I f***ed up. I thought I was going to intimidate this black woman till a black man showed up. I finally found the solution, everyone, to white dudes getting out of line and being racist. Big black guys. That's what solves it. I noticed that. When big black guys come around, white guys shut the fuck up. That's what it is. That's your little secret. You fight black women and black children. You don't fight people your size. And this guy was definitely not your size. You know what's great? Is a black dude saved that airline. You know, because that's the kind of people we are. And hey, good people come in all races. But see what we do? See what we do? This is what we do because we care. We care. And I hope all those people said a big black man that I'm usually afraid of actually saved us on Breeze Airline. You guys, I can't wait to hear the comments. This was a breeze.
This part of the video, this is the news coverage of the incident. Just in case you're not familiar with it, here we go.
This morning, tense moments on board a cross-country flight.
You need to sit down.
A passenger allegedly threatening the flight crew and other passengers verbally and physically.
There's information that he struck a flight attendant, so there is injury.
That Breeze Airways flight traveling from Virginia to LAX. 46-year-old David Leroy Carter Jr. now in custody. The airline saying he was pushing and touching passengers and crew and spitting at them. Police saying he was reportedly intoxicated, yelling racist slurs and waving a skateboard.
That's the last thing you're going to do. No, ma'am. You need to sit down.
Passengers on video trying to keep him in his seat. But according to air traffic control audio, he broke free multiple times.
Passenger is free and is using what they were trying to restrain him with as a weapon. Roger, hitting people with his it's a waist belt, right? Belt, yes, sir.
One passenger is now being praised for his decisive action subduing Carter.
I just saw black almost, and I just grabbed him and set him down. He did get up again, but at that point we were already close to landing, so I just stuck around.
Pilots declaring an emergency, diverting to Grand Junction, Colorado, where police and the FBI were waiting. Passengers on the plane cheering and booing as he was taken away.
People involved that held him down, when he broke out of his restraints and whatnot, they were like really heroic.
The airline tells us a flight attendant and a passenger were both evaluated for minor injuries. The FAA is now investigating what happened. Trevor Ault, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Okay, so thank God that big Hulk-like guy was on the airplane. I mean, he's spitting and hitting people with a skateboard. And now, wait a minute. Isn't spitting, when you spit on someone, isn't that like having like a deadly weapon? I'm gonna have to check that out. But yeah, but you just have to be careful when you're going on these flights. It just seems like when people get up in the sky, something happens in their brain cells. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks for tuning in again. And until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Y'all be blessed. I'm out of here.